As climate talks face growing pressure from wars, energy shocks, and industrial rivalry, Korean experts say Seoul has more room to shape the global response. Our Soo-young reports from a climate and energy forum in Seoul.
Korea must play a larger role in global climate diplomacy amid weakening leadership in an increasingly contested world. That's according to experts and officials attending a forum in Seoul hosted by the Seoul International Law Academy.
The forum comes at a time when climate and energy issues are increasingly intersecting, with trade, technology and security concerns prompting fresh questions about the kind of role countries like Korea can play.
Because of the so-called return of the geopolitics, suddenly people seems to not to understand the important context of the climate change, and then there are shift the focus on the energy security and economic security these days, especially in Korea.
Professor Chung So-young also leads the Center for Climate and Sustainable Development Law and Policy, which has been working to bring climate policy into the mainstream of Korea's diplomatic strategy.
Climate should be placed as umbrella framework by providing the visions and the long-term strategies. Underneath, we can only talk about short-term issues on energy security and economic security. We need to consider nexus approach among the climate security, energy security, and economic security.
Former Vice Foreign Minister An Oh-young warned that geopolitical crises are increasingly overshadowing cooperation. He cited how the US had left the Paris Climate Agreement and how since the start of the Ukraine war, Europe has been grappling with an energy crisis.
Now the war going on in Iran, and then because of that, everybody's talking about how to manage supply of energy, supply of other critical minerals. So that, I think, is the reason why countries like Korea, that is to say mid-power countries, we must get together to deal with large number of global issues.
And said such countries can keep practical coalitions moving when global leadership weakens.
How to promote fight against climate change through technology, through financing, and through capacity building. And that, in fact, is the approach which was adopted by the global community back in 2015. Korea, in fact, should be very much in the center of international efforts among like-minded countries. They are like-minded countries who understand the importance of energy, but at the same time who also understand it should be balanced. Supply of energy should be balanced with fighting climate change.
The forum featured presentations on energy security and emissions reduction, followed by a broader discussion between government officials, academics, industry experts and media. Soo-young, Arirang News.